Minister Yaacob, Dr. Steve Crocker, Fadi, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. And first of all, let me join Minister Yaacob again to welcome everyone to Singapore. Well, according to the Boston Consulting Group's report on greasing the wheels of the internet economy, and this was commissioned by ICANN, there are basically 4 types of friction that prevent countries from realizing the internet's full potential. They are infrastructure-related friction, industry-related friction, individual friction, and information-related friction. But the greatest significance of all was attributed to infrastructure-related friction in the report. On this front, Singapore has invested heavily in the past decade to enhance ourselves as a hub of Asia for the internet connectivity, with an extensive network of submarine cable systems connecting us to all the key global markets. Within Singapore, our next generation nationwide broadband network, which is our fiber-to-the-home rollout completed last year, offers ultra-high-speed fiber broadband connectivity of up to 1 gigabits per second to over 95% of homes and businesses in Singapore. The competition amongst retail service providers has brought the price of 1 gigabits per second to less than $40 per month for the consumer. Such an infrastructure is essential as it supports the development and delivery of innovative digital services to homes, schools, and businesses. For businesses, the high-speed fiber broadband will lower connectivity costs for data centers and boost throughput. As a result of our connectivity to the world, Singapore is host to some 7,000 multinational companies who use Singapore as a hub to support their work in Asia. And of course, ICANN is one. Looking ahead, having good ICT infrastructure is almost taken as a given and is foundational for any economy. I think what has become the new significance is how countries use data, make sense of data, and apply them to new possibilities. Many jurisdictions have named this capability smart cities. For Singapore, being a small city-state, our ambition is to be a smart nation. For this to happen, we must now invest in new fields and areas like data and analytics, and to formulate policies that enable machine-to-machine interaction and the Internet of Things. This also requires new skills and new talents, which are not only hard to come by, but takes time to educate. We have to start. In June last year, a memorandum of intent with Palo Alto Networks was signed to establish the Palo Alto Network Innovation Center and to grow the pool of information security professionals needed to support a data analytics hub. In addition, the IDA has also partnered Google on the Squared Data program this year, which provides training to aspiring analytics professionals. Other initiatives have also been undertaken to develop Singapore's data capabilities, including releasing government data sets to encourage the public and the industry to capitalize on the numerous opportunities that data has to offer. A portal called data.gov.sg was developed in 2012, where more than 8,700 publicly available data sets from over 60 public agencies were made available to the public to create applications or to conduct research. In a world where the internet is the backbone for economic activity, for leisure, for information, and for the better quality of life, ICANN has such an important role to play to ensure that the internet continues to work and continues to provide. To this end, ICANN must continue working on global internet policies and governance through its multi-stakeholder approach, where governments, industry, and civil society work together to shape the development of the internet. The ICANN strategy panels encapsulate this approach and will serve as an integral part of a framework for cross-community dialogue to solve such global issues. We have already seen success from such a multi-stakeholder approach in the development of ICANN's GTLT program, which came to fruition after many years of hard work, and this involved several groupings collaborating and working together painstakingly and tirelessly. We also had the GAC provide inputs to the whole process. I still remember the ICANN board giving its approval to the program right here in Singapore back in June 2011. And it is heartening to see that right now, several GTLDs have been launched, with some others coming. Similarly, the upcoming Net Mundial meeting in Sao Paulo in April will bring together a whole range of government, business, technical community, civil society, and academic participants from around the world who will be discussing internet governance principles, as well as proposing a roadmap for the future evolution of the internet governance ecosystem. Governments, as one key stakeholder, will have to develop and implement policies that continue to ensure a high availability of access to a safe and secure internet. Singapore believes in the multi-stakeholder approach, given the breadth and expanse of internet governance. We therefore welcome the recent announcement by the United States Department of Commerce, NTIA, to launch a process to transit and transfer stewardship of its internet responsibilities to a global community. These responsibilities include administering changes to the domain name system's authoritative root zone file, as well as serving as the steward for the registries for domain names and IP addresses. This is a milestone in the development of the internet, and the discussions at this meeting in Singapore will be critical to the way ahead. I'm sure the discussions will be highly engaging and will bring about innovative proposals to consider. We look forward to working with the global internet community on this in this week ahead. I wish everyone a successful meeting and a pleasant time in Singapore. Thank you.